Well, good evening, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Today was a good day. Today, I really enjoyed being at the CSA show, hanging out with some of our Dallas Cowboys, past players of greatness and future players of greatness, and also Micah Parsons, who is already great in itself. It was wonderful to see so many of the guys that I rooted for growing up. As a child, seeing Bob Lilly, seeing Randy White out there and stuff. For me, it's great to see them. And every opportunity that I get to go to an autograph signing show, I seek out the older players because, you know, this generation is a different generation altogether. These guys are benefiting from what the past players did. If it wasn't for the Bob Lillys and the Randy Whites and the Ed Too Tall Jones and the Bill Bates and things like that, there would be no America's team. Let's be honest here. It was the blood, sweat, and tears that those guys put out that made the hype of the Dallas Cowboys. And quite frankly, for the last 26 years, all these other teams have been living off of those guys' efforts and work. And I'm going to go on record in saying that if you don't know the Dallas Cowboys history and know what those guys did and sacrificed, don't be out here cussing out an Eagle fan telling them we got 5 rings and you don't know jack about it. Just don't. And the sad thing is just like I thought Rayfield Wright, man, when I saw Rayfield Wright at the Hall of Fame, I said, man, that's a man right there that went through the NFL unscathed because he seemed like he had all of his mental faculties there. He was moving around real good. I mean, you could see him. He stood up better than I did. But he's gone. And sadly, we're going to start losing a lot of these great players of ours. They're getting up there. And I always tell you, make sure you tell the people you love that you love them because you might not get a chance. And we've lost so many players, not just old ones, young ones. Marion Barber was not an old man. Tony Siragusa was younger than me. Let's be clear. He was a year younger than me. So tomorrow's not promised. But I ask you guys, go back. Look at what those guys used to do and be. It was a beautiful thing. And understand what football used to be. Football wasn't, where you're getting these multi-million-dollar contracts and everything else fully guaranteed. There was nothing guaranteed. And these guys had to work jobs in the off season. I had a great time. I loved Jaylen Tolbert. Now, Jaylen Tolbert may be because, he's a third-round draft pick. He's a rookie. He's trying to carve out his niche and stuff. But he seemed like regular people, man. I love that. And I wish him all the success in the world. Micah Parsons has everybody wanting to get a piece of him. And so when everybody wants some of you, it's hard to give everybody what they want. So, I understand, where there were so many people in line and stuff, and they're just trying to get everybody in and out because it was getting late in the day and stuff. So I'm not going to hold that against him and stuff. He responded to us and things. But it was definitely a good day. To top that off, one of the problems I've had is I love YouTube. I love the Dallas Cowboys. And I love working in my workshop. I love working on old buildings and things. And I've got this red brick house. And the goal that me and my wife had was, we know once football season gets here, you're going to be worried about covering football and stuff. So it was, we need to get the red brick house done so that way I can set up a studio there, so that way, if we're down and having to work during the week and stuff during football season, you're not losing anything. Well, unfortunately, we had property that came, up that needed to be redone, so we had to fix that. And then my dad's house down there, we had to fix that one up and stuff. And actually tomorrow we're gonna have another one. So, the red brick house kept getting put off. But this week we're gonna tear off the kitchen wall that's rotted, so we can relay the floor up underneath of there and rebuild it. So tomorrow, after we take care of moving this person, we'll be ripping off the back, and then Tuesday the materials come in, and me and Michael will get that thing framed up before we come back. The problem has been is A, having the signals to be able to live stream, and B, having the equipment to be able to do what I do here. I always say invest in yourself and get what you need to do the job. If you can't get what you need to do the job, then wait till you can, because there's no point in spending good money on something that's not going to do it. So today, I'm talking to my buddy Derek from Megabytes Computer. He's the one that's helped me to build all this stuff in here, and he's down in Florida. And if you need help with computers and you're in Florida, Megabytes and Derek is the guy to go to. And so I was looking at computers and thinking I need to get the latest and greatest thing out here, which is a lot of money. And going through the specs and stuff, having him on there, he was like, yeah, that'll do it, but you don't really need that. Here's what you need. You need processor speed and stuff like that. And so it led me to a computer that was actually half the price of the brand new i9s and stuff. And he's like, this is what you need for what you do. You're not doing all the games and everything else, so all these other bells and whistles are things you don't need. I'm like, sure, okay, we'll do it. But I got it, set up the software, put on a couple of cameras, watch the feed on the stream, put picture in picture at the same time. System is just like I'm using the Alienware. So now I've got myself a portable studio. So one of the the reasons that it was like, honey, I can't be down on Monday night because I got my show. Well, I figured out a way to get around that. And beyond just that, what I've created will be able to go anywhere. If we are tailgating, because I got myself a Wi-Fi block, as long as I've got a cell signal, I can pop a table and drop the laptop here, and I can start broadcasting, just like I'm here at home. And this is what I mean by investing in yourself to be able to do more. And you can't just sit back and be pat and content, because ultimately, when you sit back and you're content with what you're doing, when you don't take care of the people that got you there, you get forgotten. You get left behind. Somebody's going to find a new trick, and you won't be it. So for me, today was a good day. I've got to leave here by 6 in the morning. I've actually got the truck loaded tonight. I'm going to go up here and pack my clothes. And got the coffee maker with the coffee ready, so all I got to do is push the button, and we'll roll out in the morning. Because this week's a big week as we sit 1 month away from training camp. 1 month, that's it. Hard to believe. But anyway, I am going to end this stream the way I always do. Make sure you tell the people you love that you love them, because you might not get the chance to again. And I love you guys. And God willing, I'll be here in the morning and being able to live stream tomorrow night on the road. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.